2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at one of golf's iconic venues, Torrey Pines, and our first round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. It's about to begin. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. And Beamer, your thoughts quickly here on Torrey Pines South. It is a big boy golf course, isn't it?
It is, and these players are in for a rude awakening because they've had some pretty simple golf courses up to this point. But this golf course, U.S. Open venue, this is going to punch you right in the mouth. There's no holding back here. This golf course is flat out tough. One of the toughest tests these players will see all year long. It's usually damp. It's usually cool. The wind blows off the ocean. It is just all around not fun to play in. But I tell you what, if you're playing well, you can really find out what you are doing well, and that will help you in the upcoming season a lot.
His second shot here. That was special. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Torrey Pines South has a wonderful short par 4 coming right here at the second.
Yeah, a nice little ease into the round, isn't it? Fairway metal off the tee, driver really not needed, but this green can get a little tricky with 3 distinct tiers on it. Find the right one and you could be finding an early birdie.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Oh, good look at a birdie here. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament. There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Wow, what happened there?
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. Great speed.
Looking nice.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Has he holed it? Oh, what a super shot. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Currently at -3 for the event. The 4th hole runs right along the cliffs here of La Jolla, and it's a very strong par 4.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
This one needs to kick left. And he's safely on the green with that shot. This putt to move into a tie for first. And he's down there. You got to read.
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
He's got this for his par.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, that looked good in the air, and now looks great on the ground. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. That takes great skill. Lovely shot out of the sand. A birdie putt awaits. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The 6th hole's a really cool par 5. Once you get back up onto the top of the hill here, you want to try and take on the corner of this par 5.
Yeah, taking it down the right-hand side, it will seriously reduce this par 5, but you got to avoid the rough. It can get really nasty. From there, you could possibly run it up between all those bunkers. There's one low spot area on the left-hand side of this green that will come into play should you get your distance control a little bit wrong.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Sitting at -4. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. 14-footer.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Never mind. Go and make a par on the next. And that should secure the par on this one. He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
That's a high-caliber shot. Second shot here on the 7th. High quality shot, that one, right next to the hole. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Beautiful swing there. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt is around 36 feet away from the cup.
Par putt coming up here. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The final hole on the outward half is a par 5. Runs right against the boundary fence, and it requires 2 big shots.
2 long straight shots required if you want to find this par 5 and 2. If you don't, a nice little layup. Give yourself a good number for a 3rd shot. There is a nice little shelf there. If it pins up top left, watch the spin. Down on the right-hand side, watch it go in the hole maybe.
Already with multiple victories this season. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. This shot from the first cut of rough.
Nice out the rough here.
Let's take a look at Rose Zhang, shall we?
Wind's coming right into her face.
Oh, I think she caught all of that. Oh, how about this shot? Tracking towards the cup. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. He has this putt to save his par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
Not a bad line, this. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. currently at 6 under par overall. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
Yeah, and not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
You see that one just drip back on the flag. Opting for the 5-wood. This would be a great up and down. That's the right pace. This should drop. That is a great chip there. That looked like a thick lie.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
And he has now taken sole possession of the lead here. We'll talk about strong, long, and difficult. Let's stand on the 12th here. And is there a harder par 4 on the entire property?
There is not. I mean, this is just usually right back into the teeth of the breeze. Not wind, just a little breeze. Enough to make it about 30 yards longer. You got some bunkers left and right that you got to deal with. But from there, you got a green that sits above the fairway just enough to make that second shot just a little bit longer. This is a brute, an absolute brute.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. That's just inside the range.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Here's Rose Zhang. How about this shot? Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Ooh. A par putt awaits. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And after that hole, our featured player leads by 1. 13 is a really cool par 5, the first of 2 in the inward 6 holes here, but you've got to know your drive if you want to get there in 2.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely do they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Always think about taking one more club when playing to an elevated green. This is his 4th shot. What a shot.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Holding steady in first place after that one. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side of play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Okay, one extra club.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This is a fairly lengthy putt here.
Starts off looking good.
Looks to have some good speed about it too. Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. This putt is about 17 feet long.
He's got this one for birdie.
And he's down there. You got to read?
This one. This is testing. A big right to left slope.
And so close to the birdie. What a shame. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He sits in first position. 15 works slightly back inland here at Torrey Pines South, but you still need plenty of focus.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
And he's safely on the green. Now to Roseng. It's on a good line. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This is a good chance. And he's done it. He's held it, and that means he extends his lead. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. 16th, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
A long par three, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par three that makes you think an awful lot.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Starting this one to the left, and let's see if it comes back.
Just a 4-footer remaining. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's two distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par's a great score.
This shot is about 140 yards out. That's a good-looking shot there. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And another one goes, and with it, an increase of his lead. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Sadly, this one will make a splash. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that is a bogey to finish his day. That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the second round of the Farmers Insurance Open from Torrey Pines. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Great to have you back with us. Our featured player currently sits in 9th place as we kick off today's coverage. Should be entertaining to see him battle it out on the course today. Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. Okay, balls in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here. Oh, this wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Currently 10 under for the event. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
He's setting up for his second shot. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. And let's catch up now with Rose Zhang. Didn't that look good for a long time? 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
And he finds himself in a tie for third. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Going with the 6-iron here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. John, what's the line on this putt?
He's putting this one downhill and to the right.
That's a lovely looking stroke. That one's got some intent. Wow, what a putt. Currently 12 under for the event. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Oh, that was pure. Well, she was a popular star in the amateur ranks, a college star as well, but she's quickly become a star in the women's game, hasn't she? Rose Zhang continues to shine out here on tour.
Making the transition from great amateur player to winning on the LPGA Tour, it's not. She makes it look seamless, which is absolutely not the case. And very few in the game are actually able to do that. And I think if you look in the history of it, only the greats are able to make that transition from amateur game to professional game and not be bothered by it at all. And she looks to be one of those players. I'm looking forward to seeing how her career progresses. She's going to be one of the greats.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it? This putt for par here. Okay, let's head to the next. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Quality shot, that one. Taking on this approach now from a pretty similar spot.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Fantastic approach, right at it. Rose Zhang is having a word with her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
Magical shot. Okay, time to return to the action. Putting for birdie here. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The sixth hole is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. 2 wins so far this season. Oh, well played. This now, his third shot. Currently a shot off the lead. Ooh. Take that. That's quality. Here's Rose Zhang. Big time play, that one. At the right time, too.
Uh-oh. There could be trouble ahead. The rival is coming.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. He's currently in first place. We've arrived now at the par 3 8th.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Opting for the 6 iron. Look like this one's heading to the beach. Oh, no one likes a plug lie, really. Just getting it out of the bunker is a big deal here. And this from the greenside rough. Oh, I like the look of this. Could it go in? Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Now leading by one shot. The ninth is a par 5.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
Oh, stay, stay, stay.
That one's just going to catch the light rough. A few shots under par at the moment. Oh, that's outstanding. Holds it from the bunker. Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough. Ooh, that almost went down. It's just about 3 feet away.
This for a birdie.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
That was wonderfully done. Taking aim from about 170 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Oh, looking good. Will it?
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Let's take a look at Roseng, shall we? Oh, this looks brilliant. Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
Going with the 5-wood. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, this looks like about 29 feet.
Starting this one way out to the right. Let's see if it turns.
That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, so that finishes that hole. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
And he's down there.
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Now this putt to get to 18 under par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Looking good.
Like the look of this. Oh, so close. Well judged. Big putt for par coming up. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently sitting in first place. Here we have a long par 5.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Looks like it's heading to the first cut, maybe? Hang on. Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut.
And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
And yeah, I don't think that's enough from the rough.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, well played. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
This one is headed to the right. Good shot there. This putt is about 8 feet. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Now 4 shots up after that hole. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Ah, absolutely flushed. from about 200 yards out. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Well, that looked like a confident stroke. This is on the tracks. Get there. Oh, you beauty. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Still in the lead now after that hole. The 16th is a par 3.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, that was a safe play. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Looks pretty good.
This has got some intent. And he's made it. What a putt. As we head to the next, it's a big 6-stroke advantage for our leader. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Now to Roseng.
Oh, this is good.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
That will drop and it will extend the lead. Now 21 under for the tournament. The 18th hole is a par 5.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s in the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
That's nicely done. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. That's not a bad outcome. I know it's not on the fairway, but it'll do. Setting up for his 3rd shot. Wonderfully played. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And that will do it for this player today. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.